Petty Poppy, we are rating Drake's latest courtside antics. Why Joe Jonas says Diplo ruined his wedding. And Taylor and Katie's latest social media interaction that has the internet shook.
All in a day's work here on the internet. All right, guys, welcome to the Download. I'm Denny Directo.
And I'm Cassie DeLaura, and we've got our producer Brianna Sutton joining us in the control room. Hey, B, can we? I see you, girl. You got to fly in a little closer. Get a little more comfy with us.
Can you see me now?
Yo, Brianna, did you catch the NBA Finals, Game 1 last night?
I didn't, but I mean, Drake was the top story of the night.
You have to watch. I was following along on Twitter, guys. Champagne Poppy is flying high in his petty copter.
Literally altitude 30,000 or courtside save difference.
We don't like basketball, we don't watch sports, but I was here for the Drake entertainment. Clearly, he ignored the memo from the NBA.
To calm down.
To calm down on the sidelines, but I'm glad he didn't.
Drake is the best thing to happen to sports in 2019, and the only reason why we will watch sports.
It's because he's so petty,
Because he does, like you said, some petty, just...
Yeah.
Can't even finish that sentence.
I was going to say, but thankfully for you guys, we're going to rank the pettiness from last night's Game 1, Drake's sideline antics, starting with, okay, he covered up, and we probably anticipated this, he covered up his Steph Curry number tattoo with a sweatband. Ooh, we're moving fast on those, but you guys can see it right there. That, on the petty scale, I would say, is pretty petty.
Yeah, pretty petty. That's something easy that he was just like, I'm going to cover it. There wasn't too calculated.
Exactly. Of course, he's rooting for his Toronto Raptors. For all of you guys who don't know who's playing in the NBA Finals, it's his team.
I was like, Raptors.
The Raptors, right? And the Golden State Warriors. He covered up that tattoo, though.
So that's pretty petty, but as we continue, he gets more calculated here. This time with some, I don't want to say a scuffle, but
trash talk?
Trash talk on the court, literally in the middle of the game. This is where I'm like, he needs to sit down.
This is him literally, look at trash talking Draymond Green on the Warriors, right there on the court, guys. To be fair, it's as they're walking out, but they're getting really in each other's faces.
Wait, you guys, can you come back to me on camera really quick? Did you guys catch when his face goes like this? Like he's got that smart, like schoolboy look that's just like.
And probably, honestly,
so petty.
Pouring salt into the wound because, of course, the Warriors lost last night. So that's them leaving the court, right? Don't worry, guys. Reporters asked Draymond about the whole Drake incident. Here's what he had to say about it.
Hey, Draymond. Just wanted you to talk a little bit about that post-game scuffle between you and Drake.
You got a question about basketball? It wasn't really a scuffle because I didn't hit him and he didn't hit me, or I didn't push him and he didn't push me. We talked. We barked a little bit, but I wouldn't necessarily consider that a scuffle. Not really what I personally would consider a scuffle.
Okay, choice of words there from the reporter, but there were some words exchanged, okay? So apparently, bark, no bite.
Bark, no bite. So where do we rank that on our petty scale? A little bit more petty than covering the tattoo.
It was heated.
But not like crazy level petty. So it's kind of, we're getting there.
We're getting there, guys. We're moving along the petty scale. Don't worry, it gets better though. Because again, I feel like the more effort Drake had to put into trolling the Warriors,
the more petty it is.
How about this one, guys? Drake wore Steph Curry's dad's jersey to the game. Of course, Del Curry used to play for the Toronto Raptors, which I didn't know that until last night.
1999 to 2002.
I did not know that.
Thank you, Wikipedia.
You better come through, Aaron Andrews. But yeah, he had his dad's old jersey on the back of it, and of course in the front was just the Toronto Raptors.
It also looks like it's signed too, that's the best part.
But that's pretty petty.
It is pretty petty because, like you said, of how much time, calculation it took to, put that together and then save that jersey, especially for the finals.
Absolutely.
And I think the best part about all of this is, of course, Steph Curry's parents were there cheering him on, and they noticed that Drake, look at Del Curry smiling right there. They noticed that Drake was wearing the jersey, and then Drake smiles too. It's all in good fun, but it's still pretty petty.
He is friends with Steph. I feel like you almost go even more hard. Like you go harder, excuse me, when your friends are involved. When they won't take it too personally, hopefully.
Well, the next level is, he went really hard. He like this level of petty, and I thought I was petty, you and I combined couldn't even equal this level of petty
Tell them what
Drake.
They did.
Okay, so Drake posted to Instagram after the game saying that he had a piece of lint from Steph Curry that he was selling on eBay. On eBay. And get this, you guys, I believe it's going for almost $100,000. So here's the moment where apparently he picked a piece of lint off of Steph's head and then somehow kept it, managed to not lose it throughout the entire game.
Yep.
But this is where if I was eBay, I would want a certificate of authenticity.
What's crazy is he kept it. He kept it, now he's selling it. There it is right there.
There's no way.
We didn't think it was true, you guys. He even posted the username to the eBay account.
But it's true.
Still up, guys, going for nearly $100,000. Just a lint off Steph Curry's hair.
And here's
that
the
Drake
thing,
pulled off.
that's actually, like, people, there's 180 bids on that. So no matter what, it gets sold. But my biggest question is, okay, where does that $100,000 go?
But that's what makes it so petty. Let's throw it up on the scale, you guys. This is peak petty because now Drake is making money off his trolling, you know?
I mean, I hope he gives it to charity or something because that's, I mean.
All I know is consider me entertained, guys. Like,
Is that what I got to do? I got to be a sideline reporter and somehow, hey, Steph Curry, take a little piece of lint and then sell it on eBay?
You know what? Drake don't give a F. I'm here for it, though.
All right, you guys. Well, the NBA Finals weren't the only finals that were happening Thursday night.
Are you talking about RuPaul's Drag Race finale?
Not quite. I know that's what you're watching, though. You guys, history was made. HISTORY. See what I did there? At the 2019 Scripps National Spelling Bee.
This is kind of.
B-E-E.
Oh, wow. A spelling queen over here. Okay, don't cross her. She knows her spelling. Guys, a record 8 students were named co-champions at the annual Spelling Bee after, get this, 20 rounds of competition. This is unprecedented, and also the fact that the competition only started with 16 spellers and they couldn't get rid of, and they only got rid of half. I mean, it's kind of astounding.
Here's my thing really quickly, and I mean, wouldn't you feel if you were one of 8 that you didn't really win?
No, because this is a great story and a great memory, and it's kind of cool.
But don't you want to be number 1?
Of course, of course. But they each get a piece of the pie, you know, which gladly they do because they lasted nearly 3.5 hours. Jesus. So just for context, guys, apparently there is no strict limit like on the number of rounds in competition. But after the 8 of them lasted 17 grueling rounds, the judges finally were like, we're gonna cap it at 20. If you guys last after 20, y'all win.
Because the pronouncer said that they're basically throwing the dictionary at these kids, and literally it could go on forever. I don't think anybody wanted to be there forever.
You're right. In fact, he said
forever. F-O-R-E.
The pronouncer said so far you're showing the dictionary whose boss, just like Cassie is right now. You know, with their spelling.
Yes. Dictionary.
Not only do they get to share the trophy, guys, all winners will receive a $50,000 college scholarship. So see, it's exciting how they all win. There's room for everybody.
W-I-N.
We love friendship.
Speaking of friendship, you guys.
Westeros may be burnt to the ground, but Katy Perry and Taylor Swift's relationship seems to be rising from the ashes, you guys.
That was so great. Good job.
Thank you so much. I wrote that myself.
Friends, people supporting people, and that is what is going down on social media, you guys. So, of course, Katy released a brand new song. Thank you very much, Katy. And Taylor, being the supportive woman in the industry that she is, she put Katy's song on her Apple Music playlist for new music.
Not before Taylor's own song, Me. It's a little down there, but it is still on the playlist, which I think is epic.
And of course, this is, you know, we're not gonna go down the rabbit hole, but, you know, after years of, you know, kind of tension between the two.
One-time frenemies.
Beef, yeah.
And that's not the only thing, though. Katy Perry also apparently liked one of Taylor's photos on Twitter, and not just any photo. It was a photo of Taylor with her kitty cat, Benjamin Button. So there you guys have it.
I mean, the proof is in the like.
I mean, maybe we're finally gonna get that Taylor and Katy collab
that no
one really asked for, but I want now. You know?
That'll get everyone to stop talking about the
But I love how friendly they are. Let's keep it going, is what I'm saying.
If it happened on social media, it's legit, right? Yeah, take it to the studio. All right, you guys. Did Diplo dip too low? See what I did there? God, I'm so funny. When he live streamed Joe and Sophie Jonas's Vegas wedding, here, you guys, is what the groom had to say about Diplo ruining his big day.
I love Diplo, but he loves his gram more than a 13-year-old. He posts every 5 seconds. He literally live streamed with dog face filters.
Yeah.
It was we just laughed. We loved it. We thought it was ridiculous, and I just love that he was walking into the chapel and he's like, gonna hit this wedding real quick. Amazing.
I mean, Denny, literally, wasn't that how you found out they got married?
100%. And I thanked Diplo. I was like, blessings, because I'm so glad we got to look at this crazy, crazy shotgun wedding, star-studded shotgun wedding. Thanks to Diplo.
Literally, because I tweeted, as soon as Diplo took to Instagram Live, I took to Twitter. I'm like, did Joe and Sophie totally just have a little Vegas wedding? Because here's all the receipts. And at that point, no one knew if it was legit or not. And then Diplo had liked my tweet, and I was like, you just confirmed it. And then ET confirmed it with the certificate.
I was gonna say, before we got the certificate, before ET interviewed the Elvis impersonator that married them, Diplo had the only proof that those two got married in Vegas.
Not even family, friends. Dan and Shay didn't take to social media. Just Diplo,
speaking of, he did take to social media because he responded to Joe's little diss there with the Instagram writing, the only thing that ruined the wedding was your fit. Oh!
Does he mean, really quickly, does he mean his outfit?
Outfit! Shots fired. I think it's all in good fun, though.
It's all in good fun, because now in a new interview with Porter Magazine, Sophie says that she would have preferred the live stream to not have happened, but like you said, kind of all in good fun. Because she said, quote, it's tricky when people live stream it. It would have been better if no one had known, but I actually think it was funny.
It was funny, and you guys are getting your serious wedding in France that we're probably not gonna see pictures of until they're on People Magazine. Let us have this.
I know, but now I want to bring in Brianna really quickly because I want to ask you both, what do you think wedding etiquette is? If you go to a wedding, do you hold any type of photo of the bride and the groom until they post?
Brianna, what do you think?
Well, I mean, my weddings that I go to usually aren't secrets, so
that's true.
I don't have to worry about that.
Fair point.
But here's the thing: no one said that. Joe, if Joe and Sophie didn't tell people that it was a secret wedding or make people sign NDAs or anything like that, then you really can't fault someone for taking to social media.
You're right.
I mean, I love Joe Jonas. Don't get me wrong. I love Sophie, but you had a surprise Vegas wedding right after the Billboard Music Awards.
I will say I tend to wait until the bride or groom posts something first, and then I do it. I don't mind people taking photos and videos in the wedding so that the bride and groom have it, or the grooms and grooms, or the brides and brides have them. But I was just at a wedding last weekend, and I actually asked. I said, is there a social media embargo? Is there a reveal?
Is there an embargo? You bet your ass that when I get married, if I ever do,
you're locking our phones up.
Denny, take notes. I swear I will have the very first photo, because it has to go through a round of Facetune and Perfect 365, and then I post. I make the grand old reveal of here's my dress, yada yada. Because nothing is worse than someone, if you, God forbid, and I know you never do this to me, God forbid you chose a terrible, terrible filter that made my dress look orange or yellow or something that it wasn't.
I'm trying to live to see the day my kids have kids, okay? I'm not I would never post a terrible photo of you.
Cassie
Okay?
has 100% creative control over her wedding.
100% creative control over every aspect of my wedding that is not happening. But I do want to, I want the internet to chime in. Please let us know in the comments. Obviously, we can't speak to that perspective because we aren't married.
Thanks for reminding me.
But we want to know what you guys think. What is wedding etiquette? Let us know in the comments below.
Let's talk about Joe's bachelor party, though, guys.
Yes.
Technically, they are married already, Joe and Sophie. They will be doing a more formal wedding in France coming up soon. Here they are in Ibiza. For the bachelor party.
That's
right. Our source tells ET the 29-year-old is having a bachelor party in Ibiza to celebrate his upcoming second wedding to Sophie Turner.
I've been stalking that social media. I've seen people from DNCE who are there to support him. There's Garbo, who's been with the band from the very beginning. And who's also there, you guys? Frankie Jonas, the bonus Jonas.
Baby bro.
He's wearing a shirt that's his face on it.
I love it.
That's iconic. I love that.
Oh, speaking of iconic, let's talk about our R&B icon, Rihanna. I'm gonna stick to Riri because apparently everyone has been saying Rihanna's name wrong all this time.
See, Riri, you can't go wrong with Riri. That's why we're saying we're gonna stick to Riri.
I'm saying it wrong right now.
It's not Rihanna, you guys. Brianna, who's got the rhyme of Rihanna. B, tell everybody what we've been doing wrong with our lives.
Yeah,
with a number of things, but.
Basically, we've been saying her name wrong this whole time. She did an interview with British Vogue, and when she said her name, it was not how we're used to saying it. So let's take a listen.
Hello, British Vogue. It's Rihanna, and I want to welcome you to Paris, where I'm launching
Rihanna.
See, I could blame this on my Michigan accent. We kind of mess up the A's a lot. Rihanna, but
Also, that could be her Barbados accent. You know what I mean with the
could be.
Rihanna.
Or she's trying to fit in with the Brits. She's
No.
in London. Rihanna.
No. She's an island girl. No. But I will say, I've heard about this before.
Yes.
Because I've heard, you hear her doing radio promos and
Right.
she says, hey, you're listening to Kiss FM.
And I'm Rihanna, yeah.
And I'm like, oh, wait, is that right? I think it's a case of tomato. Because I also don't think she minds. I think she knows everyone's calling her Rihanna. I'm not her best friend, so I don't know, but.
Danny.
That's different.
Yeah, that's a completely
Well,
different
okay,
name.
you know what? Better example. Brianna.
Yeah.
Would you get pissed if people started calling you Brianna?
Oh, I hate it.
Yeah.
People call me
Shit.
that all the time, and it drives me nuts.
My
Yeah.
bad. But when you're like a star like that and it takes out, like, think about Chrissy Teigen, right? She recently revealed that it's pronounced Teigen, but she was like, whatever, like, I'm Teigen
It's
now.
so embedded into people.
That's what it is. So I think hopefully that's the case with Rihanna.
Yeah.
Nobody call me Casey. I'll kill you.
But
Just-
now we know. Now we know.
Cassie, just like you said about the whole Britain thing, that's what somebody said. So let's
Really?
let's pull up 68. Someone
Oh.
said one of
Oh,
the tweets,
Twitter had thoughts on this one. Yeah.
Rihanna moved to Britain because we pronounce her name right. Rihanna, sorry,
Oh.
see?
British accent.
Well, because she just
thing.
launched Fenty
Right.
out of Paris. Oh, I get it. Okay. Well, I know that's French and not English.
Yeah,
But
let's
you know what I'm
just-
saying? It's Europe. It's Europe.
And this one
That
too.
is
So
not
this one
all
is
the
me
same.
because I've known, just like Denny said, that her name has been Rihanna for a while, but I still say Rihanna. It's like I know how to pronounce her name, but my brain does not want to do it that
Let's
way.
just call her Ree.
Let's
I mean,
call
No,
her
that's
Ree.
why I said Riri.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
cannot go wrong with Riri.
yeah, to be fair, Brianna, we call you B or Bree,
Yeah.
so that's it.
That's fine.
So
with
that
That's
we're
it,
always
girl.
in the safe zone.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, it's time to find out what you guys are jamming to this weekend because there's so much new music today.
So much new music, and I'm so sad that you did not include my boy Thomas Ratt's brand new Centerpoint Road album.
Well,
Country, we love country.
We do love country, but I gotta
But
say,
it's a pop. It is a pop moment right
the
now.
pop girls have snapped. Okay, we're talking about Katy Perry, Never Really Over, Cardi B, Press, Miley Cyrus, She Is Coming, and of course Camila Cabello teamed up with Mark Ronson for Find You Again.
I don't know my favorite, Denny.
That's why we took it to the streets.
we took it to the
Or our
streets.
YouTube channel.
And we had everyone tell
Vote.
us and vote what they are listening to. And so far, oh, this is the first time we're seeing this. Ooh, Miley and Katy in the lead, followed by Cardi, and then Camila Cabello and Mark Ronson.
In the
Find You
bag.
Again.
I will say it's kind of close with the other three though, isn't it? Which of these are you gonna be listening to this weekend the most?
I will say I have not listened to Press yet. I like Never Really Over, to be honest with
Yeah.
you. Yeah, and I will say I was a little nervous for Miley's new music, but
Because of Catitude?
Because of Catitude.
Yeah.
But She Is Coming is not that bad.
I was gonna say there's half the songs on and it's only a couple of tracks actually on this EP. She Is Coming. She does the damn thing.
Yeah.
There's a couple like Catitude. I'm not a big fan of at all. Cardi B was a snooze for me, but Katy Perry, that's the one I've already listened to on repeat this morning.
I do
like
have to give a
today.
little love to Camila and Mark, though. I love the duo of them two
Yeah.
together and creating music, but I read some lyrics before I listened to the song, so I was going into it hoping that it was like one of her Consequences song, almost like that tear-jerker,
Yeah.
heartbreaking one, but it was too upbeat, and I
It's
just wanted
too
to
up.
cry. I wanted to cry, but it's not a cry song.
Well, we're gonna keep this poll up for you guys. You can find it at ET Live's YouTube channel. Just click on the community tab. We want to know what you're bumping. What
What are you
bumping this
bumping
week?
to?
What are you doing this weekend? Okay, we want to know.
All right, you guys, sometimes Denny just surprises me left and right.
It's
All right,
Friday.
It is time for our MVP, the most viral post, and our MVP goes to Captain America with this epic throwback knot right there. But right here, you guys, look at this. He says, first headshot. Apparently, I was hoping to be cast as a, can I say that on the download? As a D-head. Hashtag TBG.
Well, honestly, he does look like his character from Not Another Teen Movie. And to be fair,
He
I
looks
felt
like himself now in
he's
2019.
come along. Well, that earring though. Let's talk about the earring, okay?
Oh,
That's,
I didn't even notice the earring.
Well, Halsey caught wind of it and she tweeted, "Earring is a whole mood." Okay.
They'd be cute.
Also, his Avengers co-stars had to drag him too. Don Cheadle wrote, "See, it's not just me."
Man, that cast, you are not safe with anything. You can't post anything without being trolled.
I mean-
kind of like, you'll steal my my embarrassing photos and put it on our show.
I have
here.
done that this week.
Yeah.
I have not been supportive. I
No.
apologize, but man, wasn't that
Hashtag
funny?
women supporting women.
Time's up. Okay, I promise. You're off the hook next week. All right. Here's another Twitter reaction. See, this is what I'm talking about. He had a couple of D-head rolls, guys. Okay. There you go.
Dude, he looks the same to me.
Both cute.
You should ask him what his skin routine is.
I know. They all age backwards, don't they? He's also an Avenger, so that's why. All right, guys. Well, that does it. What a fun week it's been on the
TGIF.
download. Yeah, exactly. Enjoy your weekends. Please let us know in the comment section which of the new songs you're listening to. And Brianna, shout out to you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
And
we'll
if
see
you guys are going to any weddings this weekend, make sure you ask them if there's an embargo on the
Fair.
photos.
Before you post.
Yes, before you post. All right, you guys. We'll see ya.
Bye.